Good morning and welcome. I made some batches of muffins yesterday and last week. I've been searching for a really good muffin basic mix and I think I found it. So let's get started. Last week I made these blueberry muffins, lemon blueberry muffins, using this recipe, and I will put the recipe in the description box. But it's using frozen blueberries, vanilla extract. I put some wheat germ in it and some quick cook oats. It uses all-purpose flour, eggs, butter, salt, baking powder, buttermilk, cinnamon, and brown sugar. So the basic recipe I'll be sharing a little bit later in the video, but I did go out and purchase a deeper muffin pan because I wanted a really like a jumbo size muffin, not the small ones. And these are going to be made for our breakfast, and I'm going to put most of these in the freezer and just be able to pop them out. Now the key to this recipe is that you soak the oatmeal. You can use whole oats or these that are more quick cooking. You soak those oats in some kind of a liquid. Now this recipe called for buttermilk, or you could use milk. You could use 2% milk. You can also use orange juice or pineapple juice or whatever your favorite fruit juice would be to add some more flavor to the muffins. So for this first recipe, the first one that I'm trying, I decided to do lemon blueberry muffins. Now I did take a half of a lemon and zest it and then squeezed the juice into the muffin mixture just to give it a little bit more extra moisture and lemony flavor. So in the bowl you can see I'm squeezing that half of a lemon in there. But I've mixed everything together, all of the ingredients, and I'll share how to do that in just a moment. And then I'm going to fold in the blueberries, and they were frozen, and then start filling those muffin cups. This again was the very first time I've tried this recipe, and it was so good. I'll share with you how I can make just about any kind of muffin using this basic recipe. But there I am just folding in those frozen blueberries in the muffins. It does have the oats and the wheat germ in it. And then I just spoon them into the muffin tin. And I really like this larger size muffin tin that I just purchased. Now, after I got all of the muffin cups filled, I went back and sprinkled a little bit of brown sugar on the top just to kind of give it a little crusty taste to the top, kind of like you would get at a coffee shop muffin. And they were so delicious. You bake it in a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. And we really liked this. The grandkids came over and they just about wiped me out of blueberry muffins. So I didn't have any of these to freeze, but I did decide that yesterday I was going to make some more. So there they are, the beautiful blueberry lemon muffins, and they were delicious. Okay, I got the refrigerator cleaned out of a lot of stuff left over from Christmas. So I want to make 3 batches of muffins for the freezer. And I want to use up all these ingredients because, you know, they're going to rot and I don't want to waste anything. So I've got my first muffin is going to be a cranberry orange nut muffin. So I will take and juice these oranges, soak the oats in my orange juice instead of the buttermilk like we did with the blueberry muffins, and make an orange nut cranberry muffin. The second muffins will be apples. I've got these 2 apples left over in the refrigerator. I've got some apple butter that I opened. I need to use it up. And I've got some golden raisins left over from fruitcake and pecans. So I will make an apple cinnamon, I've got some cinnamon there, nut muffins with this recipe. Then the last one is kind of a tropical pineapple I had left over from fruit cake making. I've got some pineapple juice. I can soak these in the pineapple juice. I've got coconut, and then I've got some matchstick carrots that need to be used up. So I'm going to make 3 muffins, 3 sets of muffins to put in the freezer. I've got butter, eggs getting at room temperature. Cinnamon will go in all of them. Wheat germ will go in all of them, which is really good for you. And I've got brown sugar. So let's get started making some freezer muffins this morning. Okay, so I've got 1 bowl of oatmeal with 3/4 cup of orange juice. I'm gonna let the oats soak in that. That was freshly squeezed orange juice. Now I'm gonna add the pineapple to the second bowl. And then the last bowl for the apple cinnamon nut is the buttermilk. And then while I get the batter ready, this can be soaking and absorbing all the liquid. Alright. Okay, now we're going to mix up our flour. It's 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And you're going to mix that separately in a bowl with 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I have a red mixing bowl there, and you can see my 3 silver bowls. That's for the 3 different muffin batters. And so I did the flour mixture for each bowl, and then just took a whisk and whisked all that flour and baking powder and salt together. And then this was the last mixture for my 3rd batch of muffins. Now you could just do these one at a time. I just decided I needed to get that stuff out of my refrigerator, so I'm going to go ahead and make up a big batch of muffins. Alright, now the bowl is empty, and now it's your wet ingredients. So I've got 1 cup of brown sugar, 5 tablespoons of melted butter, and I'm going to mix together. And you can do all this by hand. You don't have to use a mixer. I'm going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of good vanilla, and then 1 room temperature egg, and I'm going to mix this up. Now I'll make 1 of these wet ingredients for every recipe or every bowl. I just sprinkled a little bit of cinnamon in there. And then you're just going to beat this together, breaking up that egg and then incorporating the sugars and the butter. Now you'll make this for each bowl, but now's where we separate it and decide which muffins we're going to make. So I'm going to go get the orange juice infused oatmeal and pour it in this bowl and give that a good mix. And then I'm going to start to add in the flour. So I just pour the wet mixture into the dry mixture. And again, you don't want to over mix this muffin mix. You just use your spatula and just get everything nice and blended. Now this is going to be the orange cranberry muffins, so I added in a little over a cup, maybe 2 cups of cranberries and craisins, and about a cup of chopped pecans. I just got everything mixed really well. Put these in the muffin cups. This batch made 6 jumbo-sized muffins. Then baked it at 350 for about 30 minutes. Now I did mix up some wheat germ and some brown sugar together, and I topped each muffin with that mixture before I put it in the oven. these smelled so good. That orange juice really did smell good in these muffins. And they made nice big size muffins, which is perfect for breakfast. That and a cup of coffee is all you need. Alright, the next batch was the apple, pecan, raisin, nut. And I mixed that batter up, but then I decided to go ahead and mix this one up. And this was the pineapple, the carrots, pecans, and coconut. Kind of almost like a carrot cake muffin. And that's where I put the pineapple juice in the oats for this recipe. So I'm just going to rake everything off into the bowl. And I was able to use up just about all those things that were in my refrigerator that needed to get used up. So I'm just mixing all this together, and then I'm going to add that to the flour. And if your dough seems a little dry, you can always add more juice to it, or like apple butter, applesauce. But this turned out really good. This was my favorite, this muffin mix. Then there they all are. They're so beautiful. They smell good. I let them cool good. And then right after dinner, my husband and I had a taste testing. And they're very moist, and they're easy to freeze. And they'll stay in the freezer about 3 months. Okay.
Which one?
I'm going to do a taste test. Which one are you trying first? The orange? That's cranberry orange.
Cranberry orange.
With pecans in it. Tastes the orange cane.
Mm-hmm. Did taste the pecan.
Alright, clean your mouth and let's try the next one.
Is this a wine test?
This is the apple cinnamon pecan. Try that one. Not much flavor to that one.
Yeah. What was that salt in there? Raisin? Is that a raisin?
Yeah, that's a raisin. It's good, but it's compared to the cranberry orange, that was really good. Now, the last one is the pineapple, carrot, coconut, pecan. Kind of like a carrot cake muffin. Oh, that's good. I like that one.
I like the
That's got a lot of flavor.
I like the apple muffin better. My first choice.
That was the orange.
The orange.
So the orange cranberry is your favorite. Mm-hmm. The best one was the blueberry that we had the other day. That was good.
Yeah.
All right. These are going in the freezer. Obviously you like them.
Not bad.
Okay. So there you have it, my basic muffin mix made 4 different ways. I hope you'll give this one a try. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and share this with others. Have a very blessed day.